Wait, if you're considering hiring an interior designer, then this video is for you. My name is Precious Moses. I'm an architect and an interior designer. This is my first video on YouTube, so if there's a glitch here and there, I think I'm allowed. In this video, I'm going to be explaining things to consider before hiring an interior designer. Interior designer is a professional who designs commercial and residential spaces using creative and technical skills to produce aesthetically pleasing and functional spaces for clients.
Yeah, that might sound like a lot. That's because it's a lot of working. They have to work to create the balance between style and functionality in a space.
Which brings us to the next thing. What kind of style do you want? That's exactly one of the first things designers ask their clients. But most times, they are not just sure where their taste falls. So an easy way to find out your style is to do the following.
Collect inspiration from places you've been, travels, tours, magazines, books, wherever you see a design that inspires you. So you might want to collect those photos and give them to your interior designer. This will help them to narrow your style and it will make the work so much easier for both of you. If the designer is working in your office, it's going to affect the way you work. If it's working in your home, it's going to affect the way you live. What kind of design do I want? It's very important to understand the kind of design you want. An interior designer has the task to know your style. If you already know your style, that is even a step ahead, and that will save a lot of time. If you don't know your style, it's best you explain to your designer what you like. The interior designer can show you some series of styles for you to pick from, or for you to pick the one that you like. Example, if you like your space decluttered, and if you like your space free and modern, clean line and sleek, that means you might be a minimalist. I will do a video talking about the different styles in interior design. Your home should reflect who you are. The interior designer shouldn't just put anything there that doesn't really call for it. So if you really do not like modern style, it's very fine and it's very okay not to like that, because that isn't your style. Hiring an interior designer might sound like a huge expense as opposed to working on the project yourself. This is very important because they do a lot of things. They save you time, they help you to finish the project within a timeline. Lastly, they save you money. Yes, I said that. They save you money. And I'm saying it again. They save you money. When should I hire an interior designer? As soon as possible. In fact, scratch that. If you're thinking of hiring an interior designer, you should call one immediately, because an interior designer is meant to be the first person you call. This is because they work from the design phase of the project. They have to work alongside with the architect, not after the architect has finished. From the design process to the implementation process. In fact, they are the first person and the last person in your entire project. A study shows that interior designers work best from the design phase. When do I want this project to be completed? You and your interior designer should set a realistic timeline for the project. There are different projects and different time for them. There are some large scale projects like a hotel, for example. It could take about some few months or sometimes even a year, depending on the size of the or the scale of the hotel. And there are some projects like studio apartments, for example, that could take 3 weeks to implement. So it depends on the scale of the project. You just be realistic with your designer. So before you begin a project, with a designer, you should ask about the terms and conditions. Make sure you read them through and you agree to them, so both of you will come to an agreement, be binded by the law, and there will be no conflict in future. So here is a tip for you. You might want to hire a certified interior designer. Make sure that any interior designer you are hiring has gone through the school of interior design. You might even want to go a step further by making sure you get a licensed interior designer. That way, you have a designer that is educated and also have experience, because for them to have been licensed, it means that they are following a code of conduct, because they will not want to default that code of conduct they've signed into as licensed practitioner. Remember, every interior designer seeks to satisfy the client's needs and design style. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next